Pause the clip right here. Is Damian Lillard finally out?
I think it's going to be tough. It doesn't sound like he's out from reports and like kind of from what he's said. It sounds like two different things. Either he's like, I'll ride it out, but like y'all got to get somebody else, or he's like, I don't really have time. Like I'm not trying to rebuild with these young guys. Like the best they're going to get is re-signing Jeremy Grant, who's cool, right? But like, is Scoot going to come in and be that dominant where they like get to the playoffs and Scoot's the number 2?
Is he LeBron? That's basically what you're asking.
Is he Klay Thompson? Like that, like is he a solid 2? Like
no, we have to go LeBron. If you want to go to the finals in your first or second year, this is LeBron. That's the
no, and they essentially are doing what they did with CJ McCollum and Damian Lillard. Like the Portland Trailblazers are trying to redo that, and like that never really worked. Like
it never worked.
Yeah, they made the playoffs and stuff. Like cool. Scoot can't shoot or shot create like CJ McCollum can. No. His shooting is their
and he hasn't played defense
question.
in the NBA yet.
Yeah, offensively, I think he's going to be explosive, but that NBA line is.
It's tough to be a scorer. It's tough to be a scorer
with the lights on. Like that.
CJ is a very skilled player.
Yeah.
Especially when he was on the Blazers, like bro, they were cooking. Like,
yeah. So I don't know. I think I'm excited to see Scoot play. Like I love him in Portland. I think that a small market team like that for him will be good. He can learn the game of the NBA. Portland's not a terrible franchise. It's just like it's a bad location.
And why? Let me get a close up. Hit me, Sophia. Let me get a close up. Like, I feel like where's my camera? There it is. Boom, there it is. I feel like me get a close up, not Chauncey. Sophia. I gotta yell at her.
I'm the better looking one anyways.
That's crazy.
Sorry.
This is because he's light skinned. There it is.
So are you. What?
There it is.
Pause.
I'm cameraman. I'm cameraman.
Thank you, Sophia.
Bronze.
What?
Bronze. Thank you. Anyway, Dame Lillard. I feel like the Trailblazers are doing what the Nuggets did years ago. And that's just draft the best guy and let them fight it out in camp. Drafting all these guards. You have Fernie Simmons already.
Saying fight it out at camp is wild. We just talked about Draymond Green.
Yeah, no. But, like, that's what they did. They had, with the Nuggets drafted Emmanuel Mudiay, and then they had Jamal Murray, and then they had, I forgot who, they had another guard, I think, at the time. And then with the centers, they had Jokic, and then they drafted Nurkic.
Yeah, Yusuf Nurkic.
Yes. And they were like, yeah, bro. And then I think that, wasn't that around the time they had Timothy Mozgov, or did he just leave? I think he just left.
He just left for the Lakers.
Like, the Nuggets are just like, yeah, we got a whole bunch of talented players. Y'all fight it out. And they had, oh my God, Will Barton. World of Thrill. Like, they had a lot of guards. Like, they were just like, yeah, bro, y'all compete.
Guard heavy.
And who's ever the guy,
we'll keep him. We'll trade the rest.
Y'all fight it out. Yeah. And I feel like that's what the Trailblazers are doing, because you got Shaedon Sharpe already, who's been explosive all year. And he looks like he has a lot of talent. Yeah. Fernie Simmons, who's y'all project that worked, and you draft Scoot Henderson with Dame on the team already? That's 4 guards. That's 4 guards.
And they're all small. They're all under 6'4".
And they're all extremely talented. So it's like, this is a interesting way that they're going, and I agree that they're trying to go this CJ McCollum wave but CJ McCollum, let's be very clear, they were the second best backcourt in the NBA, and that's as far as they could go as the second best backcourt in the NBA. That's a huge statement. I don't know if they're ready to make the leap to second best backcourt in the NBA already. And I like him, Fernie Simmons. There are a lot of defensive pieces away. Shout out Grant. He was a good pickup, but there are a lot of pieces away. I don't know. But I will say this. I like Dame a lot. And maybe he's doing this because he likes playing games with the media. I'm kind of over I'm going to ride it out. Psych. I'm kind of wanting to leave. I'm going to ride it out, though. Psych. I want to leave. Bro, like,
I legitimately think that he just doesn't know what he wants to do.
If you're, bro, you can't say, yeah, bro, I'm a real one because I ride it out. And then 2 weeks later, you're like, yeah, no, I'll be kind of down for a trade. Yeah. And then it's like, nah, bro, I'm going to ride it out. I'm a real one. Y'all not like me. Nah, bro, man, I'm kind of frustrated. I kind of wish I did win a championship, man. Bro, pick whatever path you rocking with and live with it. It's cool. Like, it's okay. We all like you because you're Dame time. We rock with you.
Yeah.
But if you going to say I'm choosing this path and I'm going to live with it, live with it. Don't
Yeah, absolutely. I agree with you.
Live with it. Don't live with it and then be like, nah, bro, I can't believe I'm here. Like, nah, I want to trade. Let's go back to Bay Camera. I will say this, like, them drafting Scoot, though, there's nobody else they can really get. You have too many guards. The only trade is Jaylen Brown. And the Heat trade is gone. We're going to trade for Tyler Hero. You have 3 other guards. There's no reason to draft Tyler Hero. There's no reason to trade for Tyler Hero.
Yeah.
So that trade is gone. I don't know what they're doing. I don't know what they're doing in Portland.
You can still go get Tyler Hero, because then your backcourt would be probably Tyler coming off the bench or Scoot coming off the bench and with Anthony starting. So you could go, look, Dame, we tried. Let's get you somewhere where you can win, but we can also get some value back. I can see them going to Tyler, Scoot, probably coming off the bench for a little bit because, let him get adjusted to the NBA, see how he does. Still, you can still play all 3 of those guards.
It's 4.
Who's the 4th?
Shaden.
I forgot about Shaden Sharp. How did I forget about Shaden Sharp?
Well, it's 4.
Because they sat Dame, and Shaden started really hooping. Like, he was averaging, like, I think over 20 when they sat Dame.
Highlights.
Super hooping.
And highlights.
Yeah. And I thought all he could do was dunk because all of his highlights at the beginning of the season were all, like, huge dunks. I was like, dang, like this. But he was, like, shot creating. I was like, oh, wow. It's 4 guards. Yeah.
No.
Well, I mean.
I don't know what.
Yeah.
I don't know. And if you're Portland, like I said, you limited yourself to only one trade. Really, with the Celtics, who I don't know are even willing to move off JB at this point.
Yeah.
And there's nobody really else.
And you would only get JB for 1 year, pretty much on a rental.
Yeah, unless you plan
because then he would be a free agent.
Yeah.
And you're Portland. You're not going to want to pay him.
You're not going to want to pay him that much money.
Large chunk of your salary.
No, because you just won't do that. And then you're going to have Scoot.
Yeah.
Fernie, Shaden coming up. So it's there's just no, like I said, I have no idea what they're doing. I thought they would have traded the pick, to be honest.
Yeah, I thought they were too.
Especially when Scoot fell. So I don't really like. Portland is confusing. Yeah, there's no real other thing. They're just confusing, and they're not the most talented, even when Dame's healthy.
Yeah.
No matter how good Dame is, like, he can't carry that team against everybody. And the team that's more talented than them is, to me, the Pelicans, who were like the first seed before Zion got injured.
Yeah.
So I don't really like. They got a lot of talent over there, and everyone likes the Thunder. The Thunder have a lot of talent over there, and it's really just Dame Lillard making the difference. But Dame can't.
Yeah, he can't do it all.
Dame's gonna beat the Clippers. Like, Dame's gonna beat the Clippers.
They're not even gonna be. They couldn't even be OKC. If I'm being honest with you, they wouldn't be able to be OKC.
Like that, and yeah, that's what I'm saying. So it's tough. I saw some reports we'll talk about later with Paul George maybe in the mix, but then I don't think Paul George changes the Trailblazers to this championship contender now, and they're gonna be out of here with Scoot, doing his thing. Like, I don't. There's just nothing out there for me. What is your final take on the Trailblazers? How do you feel about them? Are they moving right?
I mean, I think that the biggest thing for them is you got to trade somebody. I think you can flip Anthony Simons for something. He's a solid talent. If the Celtics were willing to do it, which I don't think that they are, you could probably flip him for Jaylen Brown. That would be your best bet. But other than that, if they don't trade by the start of training camp, the trade deadline, something big is going to happen, and they are going to make a huge change. Whether they decide, you know what, Dame, we're going to get rid of you, go with Scoot, or Anthony. Scoot's better than you. We're going to take him. Yeah. But if nothing happens before training camp, in the start of the season, then at the trade deadline in February, then something's huge.
The worst thing an NBA team can be is in the middle, and that seems like what the Trailblazers are. They're in the middle of like trying to rebuild and trying to have respect for their superstar, and it's gonna sound bad, but like, hey man, he's not Kobe.
No.
He's not even the championship team with the Celtics. He has to go. I'm sorry. Like, you got to just say, hey, Dame, this has been cool, bro. Really appreciate playing for you, but we paid you your money. It's time for you to go, bro.
I say they just do what the Wizards just did. Just trade him. You could keep Anthony if you wanted to.
I like Anthony a lot, actually.
But just trade your two main guys and just start over.
And you milked Dame. Dame did exactly what you wanted for him with Anthony Simmons, and that was mentor him, teach him. And you can tell Anthony's game has grown exponentially because of being with Dame Lillard. Like I said, the worst thing an NBA team can be is in the middle. You're either rebuilding or you're in the championship contenders list, and they're not in either because Dame is so great that he won't allow you to be that sorry to be like top 3 pick or anything like that. Yeah. And then he's a guard, and then everyone's drafting guards. So let's just, okay, you're starting over Dame Lillard? No, you're not better than Dame Lillard. So there's, is the sound still there? Can't hear anything. Okay, cool. So yeah, I just think the Trailblazers are confused. They're trying to just draft a whole bunch of guards, and yeah, it sucks. But I think Dame Lillard's time has to end for them to go anywhere. All right.